so that they can pay for themselves and generate some jobs and things like that. So about 7 or 8 years ago, we moved to Colorado and we did some experiments with some historic buildings out there. We moved back a few years ago and we renovated on Union, north of Del Mar, the old St. Louis Arts Guild building, and it's now called the Hacket. It's an event venue and a theater, and it's thriving. We work with really young social media marketing guys, and that's doing well. We just recently opened a place in the city, right on the Maplewood, St. Louis border called Majorette, and it's a similar kind of space. And so we're kind of tapped out and a little bit tired, but we saw this thing in the paper back in March, and we thought, well, it's a Thursday afternoon and they're going to have it open. Let's just go look, because we hope Carol remembers getting to grab treasure out of the treasure chest and pick a lobster back when she was, 8 years old. And I remember the same thing, parents taking us there. So we went there, and the building is in surprisingly good condition. We really weren't up for another big rehab. So the project really appealed to us because, first of all, it's such a landmark, such a beautiful building, and we really felt like we could take it to the next level and help sustain it as a landmark for the neighborhood and as a good business. And so we made application to the city, and we were very fortunate to be selected through their process. And
we're just so excited to be part of the neighborhood, to start having a temporary beer garden over there this year for Oktoberfest.
Yay!
And also this year is the 100th anniversary of Bevo Now, so we're going to make sure we celebrate that.
So our plans call for, in the first year and a half, to get all of the outside reworked and painted. The mill is leaking, the mill itself.
Ooh.
We'll be getting work done on that. We're going to do some interior renovations just to kind of clean things up and get it back to what it used to be. And this October, by hook or by crook, we're going to have a beer garden, whether it's a big tent we rent or whatever. But we're going to have a beer garden open for a few weeks in October for Oktoberfest and a centennial celebration, and a bunch of soft openings with friends and neighborhood, and reintroduce people in St. Louis, maybe even a younger crowd, reintroduce them to the Bevo Mill. In the meantime, we'll be trying to book events, weddings and parties, that sort of thing. We're going to try to have a Sunday brunch. And then next spring, we hope, we are going to have next spring, by April or May baseball season, we'll have a newly built beer garden. That'll be a real signature piece of architecture, something that will stand up to the original building and really be a sort of add to the landmark. And it'll be open probably 7 days a week, and beer garden. So those are our preliminary plans. We're also talking with lots of other people. We just met with winemakers out in New Haven and people that distill spirits and microbreweries. We're going to have a bar there that has 20 or 30 different kinds of beer. And we really see the building, the Bevo Mill, as a platform, really, to bring all sorts of things in and out of the neighborhood, so that it's not just, it's not just kind of a monolith like a business operating there, but for instance, once we're up and going and our space is open, we can have these meetings there.
Woo!
And
Heartbeat of the neighborhood.
That's right. So anyway, and then we're also working with people at Park Central. We're going to kind of work pretty closely with them to, see what their ideas are and your ideas and everybody. We just want to make this thing so interesting and so compelling that people aren't going to be able to not think about it. So that's kind of a rough outline. If you guys have any questions or anything, we'd be happy to, yeah.
When will the bell start?
There's a switch in there, we'll turn it on as soon as we can, it works. Yeah.
We've seen it every once in a while.
Yes, ma'am.
I've heard that you're gonna have a bed and breakfast there.
Oh, yeah. You know,
Oh,
the
yeah.
mill is 5 stories. So our architects right now are working on plans for 2 bed and breakfast units with little kitchenettes, and one will have 3 bedrooms and one will have 2 bedrooms. So each one will have its own bathroom and kitchenette. And then there may be on the north, the south side. I get confused because these streets are this way, but on the I'm just going to call it on the east side of the building. There's now an office, but that will probably be an apartment for a permanent resident there. So somebody
Wow.
on premise all the time.
Oh my God, nice.
But that mill is really amazing. I mean, it's 5 stories, and I don't know if any of you have been there, but as soon as we can, you know, when we have access and it's sensible to do so, we'll have you all over and give you a tour of the building and a tour of that mill.
Yay.
It's just really something all the way up at the top of that thing. Yes, ma'am.
The beer garden, you build a building outside of what's there now, or in the parking lot?
Yeah, and you know, it'll be on the parking lot that's elevated.
Okay,
That's
right
gonna be
next to the mill.
right next to the mill, yeah. And we'll do all sorts of interesting things with sailcloths and shelters and things like that. It'll probably be a kind of a modern looking design. As we get closer, we can also unveil that. Show you a little bit.
Will you keep your name Bevo Mill? Of course.
Yeah.
You gotta ask. So how long do you think the weekend you'll start hiring?
It won't be long. I mean, we're hoping to book maybe 10 to 12 events between now and Christmas. You know, I think Christmas parties and some weddings, things like that. So we're going to really try to get operating and then start building during January, February, and March, inside and outside.
And so you can help us connect with some people that,
In the neighborhood that could use some work and, you know,
Just not in the neighborhood, right?
yeah.
Any chance that it would be open for any of the private parties for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, we can, it could be open. We're not sure yet, and we're kind of fluid on it, but our intention is to have it open so that it can be used every day in one form or another.
for lunch on the weekend.
For
Yeah,
brunches.
Christmas at the Bevo is always wonderful.
Oh.
One of the neat things about it, that Christmas decorations come with it. There's
Yeah, sweet.
Christmas decorations, and they're probably the same ones that we sold or did.
I got a question, you're gonna keep the anglers?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're not changing. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, everything, it's so historic, it's all significant, it's beautiful and perfect. And we,
Yeah.
you know, we'll get rid of the nasty art, everybody, no, nothing, no artifacts.
Yes, sir.
2 things. When are you opening the first beer garden? Is that something? Do you have the date yet?
We don't. We'll just probably for convenience sake, just say the 1st of October and try to keep it open until it's, you know, until it gets too cold. And it may just be maybe just a big circus tent, but we're gonna have it going.
The second question, if you could ask. Last year we had the first Halloween decoration, and we want to have it this year again on the 29th. This is the Saturday before Halloween. Would you be open to doing that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. We'll definitely Yeah, we're trying to do as much of